Hello, I'm Dale Stevenson of Rennicks UK. We're going to be talking today about optimising the traffic safety with our new radar technology. Rennicks UK, we look at technology that will help to drive the future traffic network technology forward with new technologies that we source. Content today. So I'm going to run through just a brief overview of who we are, what existing technology is out there, the new SpeedLane Pro radar, some sample data of what can be gained, a trial that we've had running now for a couple of years with Sutra and the Welsh Government, potential to further integrate and get more benefits from the unit, and then we'll leave it there. Okay, so about Rennicks. Rennicks is part of an Irish-owned company, Rennicks Group Limited, established in around about 1986. Rennicks UK is a trusted and a known supply chain partner to the highways industry. We work with a variety of sectors ranging from local authorities and maintenance contractors. So people like your National Highways, Transport Scotland and Welsh Government agencies. Come next year, 2026, we will have been operating for 40 years, during which time the company has built a reputation for a quality service provision in innovative and technological solutions. We strive to continue doing this and are continually looking for new products to bring to the market. Rennicks values. We exist to keep all road users safe, secure, and informed. It's a very, very key point, and it's relevant to the products we bring to market. So, radar, and how is the data gained at the moment? Old to new technology. So as you can see from the picture on the left, it's an example of how data is gained. Short-term data gained, your cables across the road to gain traffic footprint, speed awareness, and vehicle counts. Also, and more commonly used, particularly on motorways, is the in-ground loop units. Potentials with these, well, certainly with the picture on the left is damage. They're not there for long term. They can be dangerous, and it's fairly limited and fairly reliable. And of course, if we ever get snow in the UK, not possible in winter, and snowplows may well damage. With the in-ground loops, if the road is ever dug up, resurfaced or skimmed, there's a big potential that the actual loops within the grounds will be damaged and need replacing anyway. So with the new technology, because it's out of the road and on a post, there is less chance of damage. It's more reliable. It's very, very quick and easy to install. It's non-intrusive, and it's all year up to the minute traffic data via a dedicated server. So there's no return visits required, very, very limited maintenance, if any at all. So as you can see from this particular image, the performance against loops. So you can see the third generation performance there, you can see how the speed lane compares against the loop data. So what does the speed lane look like? So it's a round dual beam radar, as you can see from the picture on the left. The picture on the right gives you an idea of the inside. So there's a small HD camera, there's Bluetooth, there's two radars, side fire radars at each end of the unit. There's battery, CPU, Ethernet, and solar charger potentials. So, SpeedLane Pro radar unit. It is, as shown from the last pictures, a true dual beam side fire traffic sensor. So it means there's two beams of radar going across the traffic. The unit itself can capture up to 16 lanes of traffic and can be mounted on existing structures where they're in the right locations. That's an internal modem. It can also be connected directly to a solar power. So a solar panel could be mounted on a post or the existing column if there's no power available. On board, 1 megapixel HD video camera. This is used mainly for alignment of and setup of the unit initially, but also can be used for snapshots and live streaming in the event of incidents, or if just dialing in to see what's going on. So there's remote data collation, networkable and dedicated server app. So it's a 12 volt DC, minimum 28 volt DC. Power usage is about 0.9 watts. So it's a fairly low wattage, up to 2.1 watts when the camera is in use, which is only as described previously when in use or when you're dialing in. It will simultaneously detect, track and log per vehicle speeds, lengths of up to 16 individual targets across up to 16 lanes of traffic. It logs lane occupancy, the gap, headway, 85th percentile, average speed, and much more. Built-in 1 million vehicle statistics storage memory for standalone per vehicle data gathering. So this is a lot of data. It will, at the end of when it reaches 1 million, go back and delete the first data and start again. But as you can see, that's plenty of data there. Can actually create virtual speed traps. So, side fire radar operation, as you can see from the diagram there, it operates as 2 virtual loops in the road. So very similar to the in-ground loops, but virtual radar loops. So it operates in the same manner. As you saw from the clip there, the vehicle passes through the first beam across into the second beam, thus giving you the measurements. So it's from first beam to second beam, speed, distance and time, length, presence times speed, lane occupancy, average speed, etc. This just gives you an idea. It's a couple of units that have temporarily been installed, but it gives you an idea of what they look like and how they can be installed. Very, very quick. Installation, very quick and very easy. So obviously, yes, you've got to go to site to mount the unit on a suitable location. Ideally, if there is an existing structure, it can be mounted very quickly and easily by the bracket that it comes with. It can then be set up via the camera to get the correct angles and the correct direction across the lanes, but then the rest of the work can be done remotely, as you can see from here. Our M4 pilot scheme. So around about 2 years ago, the Welsh Government and South Wales Trunk Road Agency, Sutra, in discussions, gave us the opportunity to mount a unit on the M4 adjacent to an existing Midas loop out station and in-ground loops to monitor and to get some test results to compare. And as you can see from these pictures, this was, as I say, we're around about 2 years ago now. It's been up and it's been running. So how did it compare? As I said, the trial's been undertaken since 2022, adjacent to a live Midas site on the M4 near Cardiff. As you can see from the right, this is a direct comparison from the Speedlane Pro against that particular Midas loop. And as I'm sure you can see, it's a very, very comparable outlook and data there to the existing loops, which gave the Welsh Government Sutra comfort and commitment that what they were getting was going to match. So they have actually also now committed to install additional Speedlane Pros. We now have, I believe, 4 in use, and we're now also looking at the smaller brother, the Armadillo Tracker, as well. So it's sustainable because of where it's sited off-road. It reduces need to close lanes. It reduces the need for engineers to visit site, and it also allows for some collaboration and supply chain link-ups, which we'll come on to again shortly. So how accurate is the radar? As you can see, the data on the left, without repeating everything there, it's exceptionally average. Take a few: speed accuracy, average per lane, plus or minus 1%, well within the existing tolerances. Average speed per direction, exactly the same. Per vehicle, volume accuracy, length class accuracy, and lane occupancy accuracy, all well within the guidelines and the tolerances that currently exist. So as I said, there's also further potential that came out through our work with the Welsh Government. So the integration, street light dimming and energy savings. So as part of the ongoing work with Sutra and various discussions with David Denner at the Welsh Government was, could the radar be used to dim street lighting? Well, the answer to everything is we can look into it. Let's have a look and see what we could do. So with the manufacturers Houston Radar, we looked at the potential, and the potential was yes, because it can send the data. The data can be sent. It's just a question of getting the various technologies to talk to each other. We then collaborated with another traffic IT supplier and a street lighting supplier, and this has now been completed. So we now are in a position where the radar unit will talk via an integrated platform with actually a competitor. The language is converted so that everything can talk. So what now can happen is the radar at certain times of the day or in the morning can, when traffic drops to a pre-prescribed level, actually send the data instantly to the existing streetlights on the M4 and dim these streetlights. And conversely, the opposite will happen once the traffic starts to build up. The advantage being with LED street lighting and the nodes within them, this is instant. With being able to do this, the Welsh Government are convinced that they will be able to save a considerable value in energy, which they are all targeted to do, and that this project will actually pay for itself within a very, very short space of time. So this is now completed. It's live. It's working on the M4, and the data is going to the Welsh Government. And they're extremely happy with this. So in summary, a brand new to market dual beam radar, off carriageway installation, no minimum lane closures other than the potential of a hard shoulder or lane 1 if a smart motorway. No risk of damage from resurfacing. As we said, the unit is mounted off the road, out of the way, and is not within the carriageway. Quick and easy installation, very, very quick, easy to mount on its bracket, very easy to align with the use of the gauges within the bracketry and the camera, and very, very easy and quick to set up. Proven confidence in the data as spoken about with Welsh Government Sutra, that comparable data to the existing Midas loops. Remote access to live data. It comes with its own supporting app, which everyone that takes this unit gets access to be able to dial in and get all your data and make your own data requests. Stored data for future collation, and the potential to assist with street light dimming energy savings. If you have any more queries or any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us on either the number or my email address there. There'll also be some details on the website. Thank you very much.